Man Lewis, welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are on an episode of the CJ Prescott Road to the Show, right here on MLB The Show 24. If you missed any of the other episodes, they're available on the channel in the playlist. So Mia and CJ are going to be playing each other here today.
Welcome into this one. This game will feature AAA baseball from the International League. It's the Gwinnett Stripers taking on the Durham Bulls. Prescott now at the plate, making a lot of contact recently. Extended the hitting streak to 20 games the last time out. She thrives on contact primarily. Some terrific hand-eye
Here comes CJ up to the plate now.
In the modern game where strikeouts are so prevalent, that's got some extra value. But it's also important to make good
foul ball for
and
CJ.
not just hit weak grounders. Out in front a bit on that fastball, and as a result, she pulled it foul. She needs to stay back and think up the middle.
Another foul ball for CJ.
2 outs, bases empty. Right field, fly ball, and pretty deep. The right fielder settles under it. Makes the catch.
So CJ is out.
Batting order turns over. And now the center fielder, number 22. Out to short. Prescott. That's
wrong base, CJ.
And safe at first.
Another error for CJ. My bad.
Throw decision tree
that was CJ's bad there.
Now it's the second baseman, Mia Lewis. Great jump. There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw to second and a great jump for the steal.
So he stole it.
Nobody out and a runner at first.
The shortstop, CJ Prescott.
Hard hit left field for a base knock.
So CJ gets a base knock.
First and second now with nobody out.
5-0. The Bulls are trailing it here.
And once again, she collects a knock and extends her hitting streak another game. There's a little extra buzz in the stands for her games these days, and to be fair, there's a little extra buzz in the press box too. Hard not to get excited over the run she's on. Gets under it, pops it up. Umpire signaling for the infield fly. Now the third baseman, Curtis Mead.
So CJ is ready.
Swing
Breaks his bat.
Breaks his bat.
Infield fly rule again. 5-0. The Bulls trail it.
2 outs, runners at first and second. Richie Palacios will hit next. Swings and
Struck
misses,
him out.
and that'll be that. 2 left.
CJ ready. What a hit for
Line to the
CJ.
left center, and that should be extra bases. Round second, headed
CJ
for
rounded
third.
second.
Headed for the plate. Run comes across all the way from first to cut the lead. It's 6-1, and she's clearly locked in after
24
yet
doubles this
another
year
hit.
for CJ
really
so
seeing
far.
the ball well lately, and she's a threat every time she steps into the box. So with a runner at second and one away, the first baseman digs in now. 2-2. Here's a blooper to left. That one gets down for a hit. Into third now, so runners at the corners and 1 out. 2 consecutive base hits for these guys. I mean, come on. He had no business turning that into a hit. I don't know many hitters who can raise their batting average on pitches that far
Struck
inside.
him out.
Swings and misses.
So Mead goes
Couldn't
down
hit the
on
fastball
strikes.
at the knees.
As CJ is ready here.
Runners at first and third.
CJ is
Richie
ready
Palacios, the
at
next
third.
to hit. Swing lifts it to shallow left field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Man on at first, and here's the first baseman. Out to short.
CJ again, another
Runner at
error.
second here
Come
with two
on,
gone.
CJ.
Batter now, CJ Prescott. RBI knocked the last time up, and
CJ
now a
is
chance
better
to
off
drive
as
in
a pitcher,
another run.
folks, but in order to
To the right side.
bat, she needs to be a two-way player.
Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. They put two on the... We're back here at the ballpark, all set to start the ninth inning in this one. Here's the center fielder, number 22. Grounds it to short. Uh-oh, throws
Oh,
it to
again,
third.
CJ,
And
my
safe at
gosh.
First as a result. Might want to rethink the throw decision tree.
Why does CJ
So
do
two
that,
down.
folks?
Here's the shortstop.
Throws
at
him to the wrong
plate.
base.
CJ
My
Prescott.
gosh, folks. CJ throws him to the wrong base all the
That one
time.
fouled off.
I don't get it. I don't get it at all, folks.
Swing.
That ball is out of here, folks.
Get it. Long home run to right.
CJ hits it out of here.
A 3-run rocket. 13th homer of the season. It's 7-6. This crowd is back in it. She should be smiling big after that homer, and why not?
Look at that, folks.
That one up in the air, it was in doubt until the last
7 to
second.
6,
But as soon as
CJ.
she was sure it wasn't foul, she knew she'd get a jog around the bases.
CJ did have a couple
Prescott
errors there,
played
folks. She's really
brilliantly,
got to know.
Even if the team took the loss. Put together 3 hits, one of them a home run. She was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute despite the loss. At the plate, CJ Prescott.
The shortstop, CJ Prescott.
On the ground to third.
And CJ
It's
gets
through
herself
for
a
hit.
base knock.
And that extends the inning. And that makes 100 hits at the AAA level. With this success at the plate, you wonder how many more she'll get before she gets the call to the show. And next, the cleanup hitter. 1-2 pitch. Right through there for the strikeout. And that's that. First frame. We head back to the top of the lineup. Mia Lewis now at the plate. 2-2 pitch. Grounder might be 2. Throws to first. They get the out on the safe play, but I think they could have tried for 2.
Mia is out.
Runner at first with 1 gone. Now up Nick Ward. On the ground to second, might be 2. Aranda. Slings to first. That's out number 2. Swing and a drive. And that should be extra bases. Around first, hustling for 2. That's a leadoff double.
So CJ gets the double here.
She's
The
already
Bulls still
2 for
down
2
4-0.
with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. And here's the first baseman.
Number 12, Isaac.
Xavier Isaac.
Ripped towards third. Fires across the diamond. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Runner at second, 1 away. Digging in, Curtis Mead. This one the other way. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Nico.
Now the left fielder, Nico Holsizer. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground, right side. Base hit and a run in to score.
So CJ gets a run.
No fear with 2 strikes. Really good approach at the dish. That one was served in a punch bowl right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. And next, the cleanup hitter.
Landon Steven.
On the ground, 2 ball. Oh no, she threw it to home.
Since when did CJ throw it to home? That was not where she threw it. That was not where it was intended.
This one is labeled. Should be trouble here. Around first and heading for second. In with a double makes it 2 on the night. Really strong, loud contact on that swing. It didn't have enough to leave the ballpark, but it's still a very nice double. Next to hit, the first baseman, number 12. The 0-1. That one smashed to left field. Snags it on the run. One out,
Maybe
runner at second base.
CJ should be an outfielder, folks. What do y'all think? I think CJ should be an outfielder. Shortstop is just not her.
Swing and a miss.
CJ is just not good at shortstop, folks. Like I said, there's no reason why that ball was to get there. I'm not quite sure exactly what's going on with the button mashing here, but the buttons are not corresponding to what they're supposed to be.
2 out and a runner in scoring
CJ
position.
clearly tapped the triangle button to throw it to second, but it went to home instead. I do not understand why.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Runner holds at third, so even with 2 outs, they didn't risk it. That's 2 straight hits for these guys. Might be a chance for them to start working their way back into this thing. So 2 on and 2 out. And here's the catcher, Renee Pinto. Ground ball left side. Ward. The throw to first. And that ends the inning. A couple of hits. So digging in, Eli White. Grounds this one to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly.
So Mia moves to second base now.
That's back-to-back singles for these guys. And now the DH, Isaiah Drake. The 3-2 pitch. And he grounds it to the right side. There with plenty of time, inning over. So they strand. We're back here at the ballpark. And here is CJ Prescott. That one is absolutely pummeled. It's back there. That one hops the wall. And nice work to keep it to a single. Got it back in fast.
So CJ will come put the single there.
Getting ready to
bottom
hit.
half of the 8th inning. Struck him out.
That's the first out. Now the third baseman, Curtis Mead. 0-2, and the delivery. Ward. There's one. Out. Double play. Boy, they cannot seem to break through. Strong individual day, and she can feel really good about that.
Stripers lead it.
Loss.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Gwinnett Stripers. 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 11 runs.
Here comes the final game here.
CJ Prescott digs in now.
Third, the designated hitter, CJ Prescott.
This one deep in the air to left. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
CJ Prescott.
So CJ up to the plate again.
She swings and fouls one off. If he's gonna try to steal second, I'd expect it early in the count. The deeper into an at-bat you get, the less you want to chance it. Lifted in the air to right center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is...
Leading up for the Bulls, the designated hitter, CJ Prescott.
CJ! Frozen rope! He's going to go for 2.
That's a leadoff double. So the hitting streak rolls on with another knock, and she's just unconscious at the plate lately. It always seems like she comes up to the dish with a plan of attack, and it's clearly been working. We'll see how she counters the inevitable adjustments from opposing pitchers. Bounce to the right, Lewis. Tosses to first, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Runner at third, one away. And now at the plate, Curtis Mead. And a swing and a miss. Huge K there. Here's the catcher, Renee Pinto.
The catcher, Renee Pinto.
Far inside, nearly clipped the batter. With the go-ahead run at third, here in the bottom of the 6th.
So CJ is getting ready here to head home.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. And they'll score first, it's 1-0.
1-0.
On to the bottom of the 8th. Now, CJ Prescott. And that one
Foul
fouled
ball
off.
for CJ.
And the 0-1 now. Line drive. Got it. And there's one away. That was a really good swing. Line. And your final score here today, 2-1. For our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning in.
So 2-1, the Bulls win it.
Here now is our final line.
2-1, the Bulls win it, folks. CJ, folks, like I said, she should be in the outfield. I don't know what I was thinking when I decided to go with the shortstop. Having a little trouble here. And like I said, it's the buttons. I'm telling you, I did not throw, or the buttons, I did not throw that to second, but CJ throws it to home instead. Or threw it to second, but to triangle, and then threw it to home. It just not, for some reason, these buttons ain't mashing the way they should be. And we're going to figure that out, folks. Hopefully in the next episode we'll figure it out. But the next episode, we don't have to worry because CJ will be on the mound in the next episode. You see it right there. She'll be on the mound against Alan Wayans. She'll be on the mound there. She'll be on the mound there and taking on Alan Wayans. So she'll be on, or Wayans, I guess you would say. Wayans, whatever. She'll be on the mound. She's 4-2 as CJ. We are going to take a look real quick, if we might, here before we end the episode. I want to see something. And we are going to look at the league here. And the, well, actually not the league, but the team, the roster. Team roster here. We're going to look at the starting pitchers. You see it right here, folks. The starting pitchers, CJ is 67. It's her overall 67. She needs to have a 72. Or is it 75? She needs to have a 75 before she can make it up to the show. So she's getting close. She's getting close at a 67, and she needs a 75 before she makes it to the show. So she's getting close. She's getting close, this CJ. In the next episode, folks, we will play that game. CJ will be on the mound. Looking forward to that. If you're new, scratch the claw marks to the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Come over to Whoop-Pat Fam today. Stiff and bite into the bell icon. Become part of the notification squad. Do not forget to put a like to the video. It's much appreciated. Always stay hungry. Hungry like the wolf. Ah.